Hello, Internet, and welcome to another showdown session with me and Ben Kyriakou, two-time UK national champion. I will introduce you that way every time.
Every single time. And hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet. And yeah, basically what we've been doing, if you haven't seen the other videos, is we've been using each other's teams, like with each other sort of sitting on our shoulders. I've not been doing his team much justice, really. I'm afraid to say it's not been going very well. I'm searching for a battle now, and hopefully this will go a bit better. I think in the first video
We've had a good few games now, so I think you're starting to get into how to sort of think about the team. It's very, very different from Barry's team, where mine it's kind of slow and pokey and kind of do a bit of damage here and there.
Barry
just
a poke there.
Sets up and punches people in the face.
Basically, yeah, that's the difference between the teams. But like honestly, at team preview, I'm just sitting and looking at this team. When we get into a battle, it's still searching, and I'm just utterly lost with this team. Because I'm so used to using my team. This is what I do. I just sort of stick to one team for the season, so I know that one team inside out. When I look at the team preview, I know exactly what I need to do and what the threats are, and what the potential outcomes might be. But with this team, I'm just utterly lost. I don't know, what to do.
You haven't Barryfied it yet.
I haven't, no. Well, if I was to Barryfy it, then I would probably put Dragon Dance back on Garchomp. I'd probably have Raichu instead of Manectric. I'd probably have Sword Stance on the Garchomp. I'd have
just about everything different you can do.
I'd probably have Jumpluff or Vivillon maybe instead of Florges or Ferrothorn, or
so basically what you'd be doing is tearing the entire team down and starting from scratch.
Yes. It would be a completely different team. Okay. Oh, finally. It's Toquel. We're in a battle with Toquel. So, hello, Brandon, if you're watching this. All
I
right.
love your hair, Brandon. I can see it even on here.
All right. So, he's got a team with some Pokemon in it, and we've also got some Pokemon in a team. So how do we pick which Pokemon to use? I like the look of Mega Gyarados here, actually.
Yeah, agreed.
So maybe Manectric isn't needed. I don't know. He has got his own Gyarados in his Garchomp too, but
well, I mean, this is a pretty it's a pretty fast Gyarados, so you're likely to get the KO on Rotom Heat pretty easily, and
his Gyarados is very fast as well.
I mean, you've got but Gyarados versus Gyarados is okay. You're not too worried about that, and you've got the potential of Ferrothorn in there. You can taunt his Aegislash as well. That's quite a big ability to have.
Yeah, but leading, I don't know. What about a Gyarados and Florges lead?
I like that.
Okay, let's go with that then. And how about Ferrothorn and Garchomp?
Yeah, all kind of makes sense.
Well, I don't know. He's got two steals, so maybe Moltres would have some mileage here.
Yeah, I mean, he's threatening in quite a lot of places, though. The Draco Meteors, the Waterfall, Rock Slide, stuff that you can't really do anything back with.
Yeah, I do. So yeah, all right. Let's pick this and see where we go. Okay. So we saw his Gyarados is faster than your Gyarados.
Yeah, either that or a speed tie, and mine's adamant, but mostly invested. So maybe he's running Jolly on here.
Yeah, he might be. what shall we do then? Because there's nothing we can do. This Rotom is actually a bit of a problem.
It kind of is. I mean, I think with the Intimidate, we obviously need a bit of chip damage before we can actually kill it.
Yes. So a Protect and a Psychic on the Rotom? Would a Psychic and a Earthquake knock that Rotom out?
It depends on the form of Rotom, really. I mean, you'd have to kind of look at it and
Yeah,
see the
look at the
damage rolls,
Psychic
but
damage.
yeah, it might be worth. Okay, so now we see the Volt Switch. It might be a Scarf Rotom.
It might be, yeah. And that's not nice. Garchomp, if it is, Garchomp can come in quite freely.
He can, and we could set up a light screen here.
Yeah. A Flash Cannon will probably do what, like maybe 35% I guess with the light screen up?
Yeah, 35 to 45% is about right. It won't knock it into Citrus range for absolute certain.
Yeah.
It's usually, with the Citrus, it's about a 4-hit KO.
Okay, well that Rotom has come out, so maybe it is choiced. And we threaten both of these Pokemon now, which is nice. Flash Cannon. Ooh, my guess of 35%, I was 1% away. So, does he have Wide Guard? I'm going to say no, because it's not very common. It doesn't look like he needs Wide Guard on his team. So, maybe Earthquake and bring Gyarados in?
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to kill the...
the Mora's not going to go down, is it? So
No, so it might be... And he's probably going to King Shield, so it might be worth just protecting and switching the Gyarados in, getting the Intimidate off, and then you've got a potential double target. I mean,
yes.
You've always... If he brings in the Rotom again, you've always got that Florges switch in to just take anything that he wants to give off. I mean...
Oh, he has got Wide Guard. And he predicted that quite nicely. Okay, well that's bad news. That's bad news for your Garchomp.
Yes. We've got the,
I could taunt it. I couldn't taunt the Aegislash.
Yeah, we've got the Ferrothorn in the back as well, haven't we?
Yeah. Oh, I haven't Mega Evolved this Gyarados yet, have I?
Nope.
Would it be worth Mega Evolving here? Because I would then resist both of his stabs from Aegislash, and a Play Rough's going to knock it out anyway, if he does target it. So.
Yeah, I mean we don't.
Well, actually,
Yeah,
there's no
damage rolls at that point.
This play doesn't make sense because if I'm withdrawing Garchomp and taunting the Aegislash, then he can't King Shield next turn, but I also can't Earthquake next turn.
Well, if you taunt him and he targets the Gyarados and kills it, your Garchomp comes back in.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's do that then. Okay. I'm sure this Gyarados probably does have some support moves on it, so at least it's restricted now to what, like Waterfall and maybe Ice Fang if he has it. So this Gyarados isn't doing anything now.
No, absolutely not.
But that makes me think he's probably going to bring the Gyarados out, maybe into his Rotom. Maybe,
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's probably not going to risk going into
Yeah, maybe he's not.
the Rotom. I think he might just.
I think he might
yeah,
protect.
he's probably more likely to go back into his Aegislash.
Yeah.
But we haven't got a good switch in on the Gyarados slot, so it might be worth just taking that Ferrothorn straight back out and protecting.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I mean he can't do anything to it, and if you play roughs at the Gyarados, then he's going to knock it out, and if we can't switch it into anything. So, and if he brings the Rotom H in, then we're immediately kind of not really as threatened.
I don't know. This is a tricky turn. Let's just take a step back and sort of think what he's going to do. I think he's going to withdraw the Gyarados, and I think he'll protect the Mawile. But he might not. I'm just going to click some moves, and whatever happens, happens. Okay?
Alright.
Okay?
Sounds like fun.
Well, no, he's just waterfalling. That didn't go very well. So, we've lost Gyarados. So, that's not very good. This Rotom is a bit of a problem now, then.
Yeah. But, I mean, he's scarfed, so you've got that situation now where if he uses an electric type move, well, if he uses a fire type move, you've got resistances to it. So, really, we need to keep that Garchomp Ferrothorn alive and sort of try and move it into a position where we aren't worried about the Rotom H anymore.
Well, that's going to be quite difficult, isn't it?
Yep.
So I'm not doing your team justice at all. I'm terrible with your team. It has to be said. I mean, has this Gyarados got Ice Fang? It might do. I don't know. Like I'm utterly lost using your team. I really am. So what would you move? What would you do here?
Probably protect and Gyro Ball at the Morwell. Just make sure it comes into thingy range.
Oh, well, he has got Ice Fang. Okay, and the light screen's gone off now. So, if he is Scarf, maybe he's got Hidden Power Ice.
It's quite likely, yeah.
Yeah, I think he there's a chance he might think that my Ferrothorn is too threatened and Hidden Power Ice to Garchomp, but he might not. Maybe I'm overthinking
Yeah, I mean,
that.
he's got that Ice Fang on the on his own Gyarados, so it might be the best play. I don't think the Hidden Power Ice will KO, so bringing the Ferrothorn back into Florges and then just rock sliding.
Yeah.
Might be just a...
Have you turned your phone off speakerphone?
I have not.
Oh, well, I can hear myself now. Oh no, I can't. I can't anymore. That was a strange few moments. Yeah, let's do this then. Let's just rock slide. I mean, the rock slide is obvious, so...
Yeah, I mean, he's not really got that much to do about it.
I mean, we can hope for a flinch, maybe? No. Oh, this game isn't going very well, is it? Yeah, because now he... Yeah, I mean, we've lost, haven't we, basically?
I'm trying to work out a way we can win. And it's not going very well.
No, well, he's got the wide guards, that's the thing.
But I mean, at the moment he's got the Sucker Punch, so... Maybe it's Florges into Ferrothorn and Protect. I don't know. You kind of the Ferrothorn is the only way this game is getting won.
Yeah. Okay. So we did use wide guard. No Sucker Punch though. Which is interesting because I'm not in like substitute range or anything. I can't substitute. Maybe he doesn't have Sucker Punch.
It's absolutely so. Maybe
I don't know. I'm just pressing buttons because we've been going on for a little while now. So that critical hit. That wasn't very pleasant. Oh yeah, okay. I think this game is like over now. So
most likely, yeah.
Oh dear. Well, let's just press some buttons then and see what happens. Yeah, he's got the white guard. So yeah, you can start searching for a battle now if you want to, and we'll get into the next game. And maybe maybe you can do a game for us using your own team. Okay, well this game's lost. So, are you searching for a battle yourself?
I am indeed.
Okay. Oh, I can see you. You're in one. Oh, you're in that one. Okay. So, yeah. See, these videos now that these people are watching. I presume so anyway. With their eyeballs, they're seeing that actually Barry is not very good at playing Pokemon, is he? What I do is I tune into one team, and then when I can play that one team really well, I will win with that one team. But if you put any other different Pokemon in front of me, I will be absolutely lost. Even though, like, I can sort of predict what random Pokemon will do on the other side, I can't use them myself. So
Yeah, it's a weird, a really quite interesting thing because, well, as Barry knows, but many people probably don't. I think I've got about 50 or 60 teams in my team builder at the moment, and they're all different. I don't have like variations of anything, so I spend all my time just like building different teams and playing with different stuff. So I don't kind of have a real play style anymore. I don't think I can kind of pick up anything and use it to at least a kind of okay degree. I probably wouldn't win a tournament with most. But
See, this is the thing, because like when you enter a tournament, you do just play with one team, and so to me it just makes sense to be as good as you can be with one team, and it doesn't matter about playing different styles as long as like you are successful with a style and it works for you. Then surely that's all that matters. But it does mean that when I start recording games like this, it makes me look utterly hopeless when I use Ben's team.
But this is the thing: is I just play around with stuff because I find different new things that I like playing with, and over and over again with playing, I kind of add in those bits of knowledge that you get from playing different teams and really work out how to build a really good and successful team. So for me, it's all about getting as many different games in as possible, and then bringing all of that experience into the one team. But it's just a kind of a bit of a different way of looking at how you build and how you want to kind of play the game, really.
So we've gone with Aegislash here, actually. Yeah, I was actually thinking leading Aegislash as well, but I was thinking Aegislash Amoonguss, which would have been a strange lead, only fearing the Talonflame. But we've got Raichu here. See, now this is a bit of a tricky team because Talonflame is always pesky to play, but he's got Mawile and he's got Garchomp, and those two are a bit of a pain. Let's see what happens here. Please no flinch. Oh, it's Life Orbed. Ooh, well, there's no flinch, so we get a nice chunk off on this Mawile now. It's worth noting that this Mawile, I think, is slightly more specially defensive against a standard sort of 252, 252 Mawile. I think that would have done a little bit more. Or either that, or it's a low roll, a slightly low roll.
Yeah, I've been shadowballing Mawiles this afternoon and definitely been doing about 50%. So
yeah.
I think you're right, and it's specially defensive. From here, I'm not really sure what to do though. I'm kind of fearing Sucker Punch on the Raichu.
Yeah, they might. Because like he hasn't made a move yet, so there's nothing to encore. So you're thinking of King Shielding with Aegislash then?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. I would probably do that as well, but
it's a nice and safe move, really, isn't it?
But I don't know. I think I probably would just go for a Thunderbolt on the Mawile. But
I'm kind of half tempted to Wide Guard and switch into Talonflame, but I don't know if he's going to just attack. So let's go for this. Let's go for the button pushing thing.
Yeah, because oh, the paralysis is nice as well. But yeah, the Mawile is now in range of quite a few other attacks, so That's why that Thunderbolt was quite nice. And it's just iron-headed your Aegislash. What is your ranking on this? Why are you playing all these bad people?
I have absolutely no idea because I never go on as myself. So let's see. I am 1394.
That's like sort of halfway up the ladder. That's not bad. All right, so okay.
So I think here I'm going to take my opportunity to start setting up.
Yeah, well, I don't know. The only thing that could stop that is a flinch on your Aegislash.
Yeah, I've got to kind of go for it. I've got to kind of do something because I can't let him obviously just attack with the Mawile. So
no, but it is in crunch range. So I was thinking you could have potentially crunched, but that works out as well. Fire blasting the Aegislash, because he can't flinch obviously with that. So that worked out super well.
Yeah, and now that we've got the boost set up, I mean this
Where have you gone, Ben? You've disappeared. Okay, so we can't hear Ben. Ben has disappeared. But we can still watch the game. Maybe Ben will come back to us at some point. But I will continue and see where we go with these games. So
am I not coming through anymore?
Oh, I think I can hear you again now.
Am I here?
Yep, you're here.
Am I alive?
You are back in the real world.
Yay!
You're back on the internet.
Do like the internet.
The internet is very big. Yeah. I was thinking if you would maybe will-o-wisp the Aegislash, but that is probably what I would have done. And the flinch is nice as well. But
it is. It's very useful.
Yeah, it is, and that's that really is one of the advantages of having something that is faster with Rock Slide, because you can always flinch, and any flinch is potentially very game changing. So
absolutely, and I've gone here just for straight up attacking.
Yeah, that works. It works. Yeah.
Just really punish
and
him.
Yeah, well, he's got his tabs, so you can. He if he's got protect, then he could protect you. The only way he could win is if he knocks out your Aegislash and then survives a Brave Bird from our Talonflame and then wins a speed tie and then knocks ours out, but I can't see that happening. So you've won the game. So I'll start searching while this game ends.
Let's go for the King Shield, because why not?
Well, if you do that and he gets a critical hit on your own Talonflame,
then he knocks himself out.
Oh, then yeah, of course he does. Yeah.
So
Fair enough. He just forfeits.
There we go.
So I'll get to see your rank now, actually, and it's probably just over 1,400 now, I suppose. So.
Yes. So I think my ranking's probably gone up quite a bit since we've been doing these videos.
Yeah. But I'm still searching for. Oh wait, here we go. I'm playing against Super Bulk with a Noivern. So can this be a game where I actually win?
I think that you should win this game.
Yeah, you think so?
I feel quite confident.
Okay.
Mammoth Swine is a bit annoying, but we should be fine.
Yeah, the Mammoth Swine. Yeah. Well, we've got Ferrothorn and Gyarados, I suppose. He's only got one potential Mega, but if it's I'm looking at this and I'm thinking it could be an X.
You could be right. I mean, you've got the Scrafty Charizard thing.
But maybe not. I mean, he's got Mammoth Swine, so he wouldn't want to be earthquaking his own Charizard. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes, I suppose. But Garchomp threatens both. So, but Noivern threatens Garchomp.
And Noivern, I mean, it's more common these days to run a bit more support with the Super Fangs and the Tailwinds and the
Yeah.
things like that. I think the Mammoth is the really threatening thing on the team because
Yes.
Ice Shard is annoying.
And yeah, you've got no way to just stop this Charizard spamming things.
No, I mean usually it's a bit of a case of Manectric Volts, which will do 70%, and Garchomp will either finish it off, or you can just come back in later on with a Manectric and
yeah. So what shall we do then? Well, I think we want you and you and you. And would you have Garchomp in this game?
I think I probably would.
Okay, well, I've picked some Pokemon. Maybe you'll agree, maybe you won't.
I definitely agree with the lead.
Okay. So, this Noivern is faster than Manectric on this one turn, but I don't know. I mean, like he could Super Fang and overheat this Florges and potentially knock it out if I did protect the Manectric.
Well, I mean this Florges made sure it's an even HP number, so you get the Citrus. And,
yeah.
Usually, overheat from 75% won't KO.
It will. Well, okay. If it doesn't, then would you protect with Manectric, or would you just go for a Volt Switch? Because this Charizard is a little bit threatening.
I don't think you need to. I think you can go straight to Volt switching it.
Okay.
Obviously Mega Ring and then Moonblasting at the Noivern.
And not Light Screen.
I think that's perfectly sensible.
Yeah, it could be a. It still could be this X, couldn't it? So I won't do the Light Screen just yet. Okay, so he protects, and he gets a Tailwind up. Okay. And it is Sash, right? So we still don't know what kind of Charizard this is. If it is X, it is Intimidated. Okay, well this is not the nicest of positions to be in.
I think it's probably going to be a Y.
Yeah.
And I think the best way to go about it is probably to get that light screen up.
Yeah, well I was thinking that if it can survive a super fang and an overheat, then let's do this. Yeah, it is a Y. Let's see what happens then. Okay. Oh, and a heat wave. And a miss. That works. But yeah, so we did go for a Draco Meteor on the Manectric, just in case I brought in Garchomp to resist the heat wave. So I can't, like, because I've got Ferrothorn and Garchomp in the back. Nothing can come in on a heat wave and a Draco Meteor.
Yeah. So now we need to decide what we're letting die.
Yeah, basically.
But I think we need to kill the Noivern on this turn. Maybe it's worth going for a double protect, actually.
Really?
Just letting the Manectric die.
Well, we've got Light Screen up, so do you think it might survive a Draco Meteor and a heat wave?
Not at all.
No.
Not both of them. It'll survive one of them, definitely. But not both. And at the moment, like, I think you need the Ferrothorn and the Garchomp more.
Yeah.
But if you take out that Noivern, you're taking out one of the main threats to Garchomp.
Well, I'm not going to double protect. It's only a 30% chance, but just in case anything strange happens, like a miss or anything. So we'll see. Okay, so it does knock it out. And we get a burn, and at least the Noivern's gone. So Tailwind will be ending next turn, I think, so I can just double protect this turn. But the problem is, if he has his Mamoswine, then he can just bring that in and threaten the Garchomp, and we've lost the game. Really. So
yeah.
So yeah, this are you sure this team is actually a good team? It's not doing very well when I'm sitting behind it. Oh dear.
So the thing about the Mamoswine is now that we're here, we're kind of playing the Ferrothorn end game.
Yeah.
So we're saying, okay, eventually we'll just kill the Charizard, and then Ferrothorn will sit there having a party.
What would you do then?
To be honest, in this situation, I'd go straight for the Rock Slide and a Protect on Florgus.
Okay, suppose we'll. Oh, it's not the Mamoswine. That helps. And he's got Thunder Wave, obviously predicting something to come in. Well, that's interesting. So
it is. Now we're actually in an okay situation.
yeah, this isn't so bad anymore now because we were thinking we'd have the Mamoswine in the back, and that's why the situation seemed so bleak before. But now we have got the Lumberry. If we protect the Garchomp, then that can take care of the Charizard, and then our Ferrothorn can take care of the rest of his Pokemon. Maybe. I don't know. We're still struggling on his own Ferrothorn, though.
Yes, indeed. And it'll be a bit of a PP stall war.
Yeah.
So that's quite annoying.
Yeah.
But at least it's a something if we get some damage off.
So, advice?
Competition, that's what I'd be going for.
What would you do?
Oh, I'd just be eventually aiming to get a bit of damage on the Ferrothorn and win on time in a competition, but we can't do that on Showdown, so whoever gets bored first.
Fair enough. Let's see how this goes then. Let's make some moves. I don't think he'll have Gyro Ball because he has got Thunder Wave, but he could have Iron Head, but that was a dead turn, so let's bring that out and let's do this then.
Yeah, he seems to be pretty intent on killing that Garchomp, and he's right to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well this Rocky Helmet will be appreciated.
Yep, that's definitely the winning item.
Yes. So he could bring his Charizard in now.
Yeah, do we think it's in for the Rotom?
Yeah, well that's what I was thinking. So there's the potential to double switch out, but
yeah, I mean, you could.
He might just try and burn the Ferrothorn.
Pardon?
He might just try and burn your Ferrothorn.
Yeah, but he'd fail, so that's fine.
Oh, of course he would. Well, no, but if he does and we bring Garchomp in, then...
Oh, yeah, so if we go Power Whip and then Psychic, then that kind of covers the switching a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Sure it's in Rock Slide range, at least.
Oh, it's the Ferrothorn that goes out. Okay, and he protects with his Rotom. Okay. So now we're playing the game of which one's gonna bring the. I mean, I could protect Ferrothorn, sacrifice Florges, and bring Garchomp in like that, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure there's any reason to sack the Florges at this point. I'd probably just protect and switch the Garchomp in.
What, for Ferrothorn? Or for Florges?
Yeah, protect the Ferrothorn and bring the Garchomp in for Florges.
Alright, let's do this then. I suppose we have got the Lumberry in case he does Will-O-Wisp. Okay, so yeah, he predicted that, but now we're not quite in Hydro Pump range, but this Charizard is probably EV to survive a Rock Slide. So
he has got Super Bulk.
Yeah. So we're not in a very good position. What's happening? It's not working very well, this is it.
It's Tailwind can be a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
So maybe it's worth just arbitrarily rock sliding.
Well, yeah, we can always flinch, can't we?
We can.
I
like that.
Oh no! I pressed the wrong button. Whoops. See, now, when I use Garchomp, I've got Rock Slide in that slot. Well, that didn't work out very well.
Alright, so flinches.
Yeah, we've got to hope for flinches now. Well, I think the game was probably lost anyway. But, oh dear. Well, we got a critical hit there, and a flinch there.
Oh!
Oh dear. Well, this has been an interesting game at least. I'll say interesting, loosely. Oh, okay, so we didn't get the flinch there, so we've lost this game. So, yeah, this video's gone on long enough, so we'll say goodbye. So we hope you've enjoyed watching these games. Ben succeeding with my team and me absolutely failing with his. But if you'd like to say goodbye, Ben.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye-bye, Internet. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Thanks a lot, and see you another time. Bye for now.